So, my friends, since 1991, the Schuylkill Chamber of Commerce has been giving out annual awards. And I find it interesting because, you know, first of all, anyone who is involved with the chamber should receive an award for the fact that they're making an investment in the future of their businesses or professions. Today we have some of the award winners and some people who are involved in this particular award that we have at the Schuylkill Chamber. But I wanted to also remember, folks, please download our app, which is SSP TV. Search SSP TV. All of the local neighborhood shows are on this app. A little later on the show, I'll tell you why this is so important. I'd like to start off the show with the chairman here of the board of the Schuylkill Chamber. Probably no stranger to you. He's a member, works for M&T Bank, Jeff O'Neill. Jeff, so you're what, 18-foot tall or what? You know, I mean,
not exactly. The
guy walks in, folks, and we were going to stand up and do this interview, and he's like 6'10", you know. So you were a basketball player, right?
Yes, I tried. I still try to play now a little bit.
How's M&T Bank doing?
We are doing fine. We continue to have very nice profits, continue to pay dividends. We continue to be very active in our markets as far as our calling activities and our nonprofit involvement as far as charitable organizations and giving money and being on nonprofit boards is really part of our culture.
That's what it's good. A lot of banks, your bank as well, you know, it participates in the community. You give back to the community. Ken Solaric is one of the great people at M&T Bank. Please tell Ken I was asking about it. So, all right, you're the chairman of the board here at the Chamber. What's your involvement with the Chamber?
So it's very multidimensional. I'm part of the executive committee, but I'm also part of strategic thinking. I'm part of other committees that we have that are very important part of our success. So I kind of get involved there with utilizing our knowledge within our industries as well as the marketplace here so that we can help better the whole community as a whole.
You know, this is a very active chamber. I mean, probably one of the most active chambers that I know, you know, in the state of Pennsylvania. But, you know, when you say, you know, you get involved, what is what would be your directive? What is it that your goal is?
Our goal is that, quite honestly, we want to prepare the future leaders of Schuylkill County to replace the leaders that will be retiring probably over the next decade. We're going to have many people retiring, and we need some new leadership to start evolving, and we need to be part of that process. We need to connect the small business community with the nonprofit and educational and the political side so we all kind of understand the issues and work through them to better the whole area for the quality of life of the county. So.
Well, this entire team has to be congratulated. Believe me, I've been around here a long time. Been in Pottsville for many, many years, and they do a great job. Jeff O'Neill, folks, he's the chairman of the board, and today we're going to talk to the award winners and Bob Carl and let you know just some things about them. And as Jeff said, it's great to be involved, and we need to. There's a lot of talent out there, Jeff. There's a lot of great talent out there. We just have to get them in and work on it. Well, Jeff, thanks for coming on the show, and good luck at the bank. Tell my friends at M&T I said hi, and keep up the good work here, folks, okay? Next, we're going to talk to Jennifer Daubert. Now, let me explain to you. There's 5 areas here of this annual award, okay? I want to read this to make sure I don't get it wrong. We have a businesswoman. We have a businessman. We have a person for-profit organization, and we have one for non-for-profit, and of course we have an entrepreneur. Now we're going to bring the nonprofit of the year, Jennifer Daubert. Okay, now we have Jennifer Daubert, who is from Nativity. And Jennifer, you got the Nonprofit of the Year award, right?
We did, yes.
So tell me, well, just exactly what does this award mean to you, and what is Nonprofit of the Year for Nativity? What do you contribute?
Well, it's an absolute great honor for Nativity High School to be named the Schuylkill Chamber of Commerce 2017 Nonprofit of the Year. It's an award that we really take to heart, and it's something that we're very proud of. From where here. We came about 5 years ago when our school was going under study to see about the feasibility of keeping our doors open to being honored with this award. We've come a long way, and we're really proud of what we've done and what we mean to the Schuylkill County community.
And you mean a lot to this county, because I remember we talked about going back when we did a show there, okay?
We did, yes.
And, you know, the community gathered around and they sponsored the show, and, you know, the people at Nativity and the students, etc. Just tell me a little bit about the school.
Well, we were founded in 1955. Our first graduating class was in 1956, so we've been around for a long time. And so we serve a vast majority of the Schuylkill County area and have students coming to us from those areas. And we are a four-year Catholic school serving grades 9 through 12, and we're proud of what we do in academics, spiritually, socially, athletically, everything that we do.
And your success rate has been tremendous.
It has been. We normally have about a 95% rate of our students go on to a 2- or 4-year college when they're graduating from Nativity, so it's a great thing for our
Some of your alma mater, some of the people from who are alma mater, they just absolutely, you know, can't do enough for the school, and everyone who works, I'm saying this sincerely, the school is just a great school, you know, and you have a lot available. You have scholarships, right?
We do. We have scholarships that are available for our students. This year alone, we've given out over $200,000 in tuition assistance for our students to be able to attend Nativity High School, and our graduates are also receiving great packages when they leave. Our school, the class of this past graduating class, received and accepted over $1.3 million in scholarships and grants to attend their college of choice.
Wow, that's terrific. You know, it's great, and they do a lot for the community. Jennifer, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And please send my best to all those great people in Nativity, okay?
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Jennifer Daubert, folks, she is the person representing Nativity for the nonprofit of the year. Now, we're going to speak to Mike Hammer, who was awarded for profit of the year. Mike Hammer, folks, is the plant manager at Sapa. And Mike, congratulations on your award for profit. Okay, see, we're a for-profit organization too. Tell me about your company, Sapa.
Sapa is a global company. Worldwide, we have about 150 plants. Predominantly throughout Europe is where the majority of our plants are, but we have 23 plants in North America. We're in the aluminum business, so we make aluminum extrusions.
What's that mean?
An extrusion is, so what I was sharing with the folks in the conference room over there is you look around, you look at some of the facade, they're made of extrusions along the window frames, the door frames.
Okay, all right.
So some of our plants make those, and they either paint them or anodize them. So we're in a lot of the building and construction industry. This plant here in Schuylkill County, though, is predominantly a structural plant. So we service a lot of the automotive industry, the truck trailer industry. So when you're going down the highway and you see a lot of truck trailers on the road, a lot of those components were made right down here in Cressona, Pennsylvania.
How many people do you employ?
Over 1,100 people right now we employ.
Wow.
Between salaried and hourly employees.
Wow, that's and you're the plant manager.
Yes, sir.
So your day is busy, huh?
It's day and night. There are, as I said, there are no weekends in manufacturing. So
how did you get involved to get the award for the for-profit here at the Chamber? And what do you think about your involvement with the Chamber? You know, your company.
I think we were nominated for the award because of our work in the community. It was recognized this past year. We had a record United Way campaign from the employees as well as the company contributions to the United Way campaign. We're big into Relay for Life, the Stuff the Bus. So a lot of community activity is what I think drove the nomination this year. So, you know, we're happy about the nomination. We appreciate it. There's a lot of other companies out there that are definitely worthy of the recognition as well. So we're very humbled by it. We're happy with it, but we're not satisfied. In manufacturing, you can never be satisfied, right? You always have to, you know, be looking at what's next, and that's kind of what our mantra is down there at the plant.
You know, when you talk about plants and you work, the people who work there, you know, and you have the people who work there are great because they, you know, they participate in the community, and it's a good opportunity. And if I've noticed throughout the years that your plant is, you know, now that you said it was Cressona aluminum, I'll be going back a little bit. They've always been involved in the community, and the workers there, okay, all of them, at least from my knowledge, have always been involved involved with the community. I think that's a good thing, don't you think?
Absolutely do, and I do appreciate the recognition of that. And our forefathers were big in that. The original owners that reopened the plant from the old Alcoa days were always strong with that, and we're trying to carry that on, carry that legacy forward to the next generation. And the people are absolutely why I'm sitting here today. If it wasn't for the people, we wouldn't have a business. Really, the people was what makes the business, and that's our focus right now, is on people and people development. And the Chamber's been very supportive of us with that. They provide leadership development support. They provide specific training, whether it be skill sets you need with Excel, Word, things of those things of that nature that really helps us, keep the business moving forward.
Well, keep the good work up. Now, I have to ask you one question before we go to the break here. Now, when my daughter and my son fire me, okay, from my position, do I get a job at your place? I mean, could I apply for a job?
You can absolutely apply.
Okay.
Mike, as long as you show up for work every day.
Oh, I'll be there. Mike Cameron, folks, he's the plant manager, and he won the award for profit for the of the year here at the Schuylkill Chamber. It started in 1991. We come back when to talk to more award winners here at the Schuylkill Chamber of Commerce. Stay with us. So I'm here on location at the Schuylkill Chamber of Commerce. We're interviewing the award winners of their annual awards. They started these awards in 1991. Remember, 24/7, you get to watch all of our shows on SSP TV. And Comcast 190 here in Pottsville, we're on every day. And of course, in the Hazleton area, channel 13 and 513. And remember, why should you download our app, SSP TV? Folks, local neighborhood television programming has been increasing throughout the years because people want to know what's going on in their neighborhoods versus broadcasting cable where you see the viewership going down and everyone's going to social media. So when you download our app, you're able to look at all the shows we have, shows like today, learning about what's happening in your neighborhood. That's why they're so important. Thank you very much for watching the Sam Lesante Show. We're over 100,000 people now watching the show from on all our 4 systems, Lackawanna system, Wilkes-Barre system, Hazleton system, and Pottsville system, and we appreciate that. Now, to continue on with our award winners, we have an entrepreneur here, and I could see, wait till you hear what this guy does. His name is Savas Logothetides.
Logothetides.
That's not hard.
Yes,
I mean, when you look at the spelling, how do you, is this a disease or what?
Nah.
Anyway, Savas, you're the owner of Wheel Restaurant, right?
Yes, sir.
So you tell me why you're, I know the reason now, why you got the award for Entrepreneur of the Year.
So Wheel Restaurant is a concept, build your own gourmet grilled cheese concept that we started last September. It's coming up on a year anniversary, September 16th of this year. And it was very well received within the community of Pottsville and Schuylkill County for that matter. And we've been very active in the community. I sit on a number of boards and we do a lot of giving back. It's one of our marketing strategies for the business. All of that put together and some great mentoring and some great references. And I was named 2017 Entrepreneur of the Year. So
let me ask you something, Savas. So now you have, are you a native of this area?
I am. So I'm a graduate of Pottsville Area High School, graduate of the University of Pittsburgh.
Okay.
After graduating, I moved back to Pottsville, and I've been working in and around the area since graduation.
So what made you want to open up a restaurant?
I've been in the restaurant industry in all aspects, dishwasher, server, everything, even since I was in college. When I came out of college, I did what every other political science graduate did in 2008, and I ran a bowling alley for a little while. And then we got into Ruby Tuesday, into corporate, and this time last year I was running 22 restaurants corporately in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. Yes, sir.
And so now you have Wheel Restaurant.
Yes.
And you're expanding.
I am, yeah. So we're getting ready to open the Crimson House in Pottsville. It's a tapas restaurant.
Okay, yes.
Not your traditional only Spanish tapas, but a myriad of seasonal and internationally flavored and even locally flavored small plates.
Well, I hear a lot of great things about you. Okay?
Thank you.
And I wish you the very best. When we're down here, we have to stop in and see what you're all about. Okay. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
Savas Logothetides, folks, the owner of Wheel. He is the Entrepreneur of the Year. Remember, 5 awards. We have Businesswoman, Businessman, for-profit award, for nonprofit award, and entrepreneur. So we're very excited about having Savas. Once again, congratulations.
Thanks.
Okay. Now, no stranger to our program here, Gary Hess. Now, you know who Gary is. Gary is, first of all, he's Hess Catering, but he's the Schuylkill County Commissioner. And folks, I get a chance to talk to a county commissioner as well as a business person, my good friend Gary Hess. Gary Hess, folks, is the owner of Hess Catering, along with your wife, right?
Yes,
okay.
absolutely. Don't forget her.
The boss is his wife.
Boss, yeah.
Gary, it's always nice to see you. Talk about Hess Catering. We know you're the county commissioner. That's a whole nother ball game. But Hess Catering, you got the Businessman of the Year award, okay? So now you're a big shot both ways. You're a county commissioner and you're a Businessman of the Year. That and a dollar will get you a cup of coffee.
No, I don't think so. I'm the same guy that even before that, Sam. Yeah. Again, me and my wife started Hess Catering 40 years ago, actually in my mom's kitchen in St. Clair. And shortly thereafter, we moved the business down to Schuylkill Haven, found a nice small place, maybe a 30 by 30 place that we had a kitchen. And then shortly after that, we moved into a bigger location where we're at. We enlarged that, and then just recently we purchased another building right close. So over the 40 years, we've graduated up to do that. And again, it's putting out a good product. We definitely try to make sure our customers are taken care of. We also have learned that you need to give back to the community that you're naturally working out of. And that's what it's all about. We try to give a low cost that people can do. We try to tailor knit menus to whatever they may need, and to make sure that they're happy. And we're only successful of the people that we serve. And again, I feel that way not only in business, but also as a public servant. That's the whole thing. Community means a lot, and that's where it all comes from.
So you service all kinds of events, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Now, do you have events at your place?
No, we're strictly an off-premise catering.
So parties from, doesn't make any difference what kind of, it could be 10 people, 50 people, I mean.
Oh, absolutely. And again, we started out doing the jobs of little 10 to 20.
Yeah.
Our largest job was 2,700 people.
Ooh.
Our largest sit down, that was a picnic for 2,700. Our largest sit down was 1,400.
Wow.
So we do large, small, and
sometimes people are having different parties and they want to put together, they have someone coming over, maybe 25, 30 people, you know, and so you could do any menu. So
Absolutely.
if I say, look, they want to have this, they would like to have this, and you know, you put it together and give us, you know, that's fantastic.
We work on customized menus, and you can just get 1 item or 10 items.
That's fabulous.
Yep, absolutely.
And when you say giving back, if I look in the dictionary and it says giving back to the community, I would see your picture and your wife's picture, because you guys have been always so good to Schuylkill County. And I know you for going back when my salesperson came many years ago to your place, and you've always been there for the people, Gary, and it proves it in your business because you're there for the people as well, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
So you got the Businessman of the Year award, right? Now, do you have that award up in your office, in the county commission office?
I don't have it there yet, Sam. I actually have it at home yet, and again, it was a big honor, a very big surprise. You know, naturally, you never look to get awarded among your peers, but again, this one emulates a really big. It really hit home because a lot of important people that are Schuylkill County, big names, have received this award, and just to be amongst them is an honor in itself, and I'm very happy with it. And again, you said my wife. I share that award with my wife, because my wife, if she's my partner, my friend, and if it wasn't for her, our business, nor what I do in public service, wouldn't be successful.
Well, you deserve it, the both of you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Gary Hess, folks, he's the Businessman of the Year award, okay? And we're going to continue now of the award winners here at the Schuylkill Chamber. So we have the CEO of Ashland Technologies here, John Powers, and John is also the chairman of the awards committee. John, nice to see you again.
Yeah, it's great to see you again.
I haven't seen you in a while.
It has been a while.
Okay, so you're working.
Absolutely.
And I understand you're expanding.
That's right. Keeping busy, getting bigger every day.
The company's always growing. That's great.
Yeah, we're getting bigger, getting more contracts, getting more, able to bring more employees.
Terrific.
Under the umbrella. It's been great.
It's so good to hear that. How long have you been involved with the Schuylkill Chamber?
The Schuylkill Chamber since, I would say, around 2005.
Okay.
So it's over 10 years now.
So you've seen the growth. You've seen what the Chamber is all about and what it means, okay, to your company, right?
Oh, absolutely. To me personally and as a company, it's been a huge benefit to us. I started while I was working with another firm, and it was great for us there to make new contacts and meet new businesses. And then as I moved on to a new opportunity, I've continued to stay active, join the executive board. I chair the Government Affairs Committee, very important to work with our legislators.
Very active.
To make sure they understand what the business community is looking for, the workforce and the ownership.
That's one of the mouthpieces that the Chamber does, is being able to go out there and speak for a lot of people who don't have that time to do that, So as far as the Chamber, the awards, the award. Now we have 5 awards, okay? We have the Businesswoman, the Businessman, For-Profit Award, For Nonprofit Award, and the Entrepreneur. You're the chairman of this award committee.
Correct.
Okay, so how does this go about? How do you decide, okay, this is going to be the Entrepreneur of the Year, this is going to be the business? What are the qualifications, or what do you do?
Right. Well, actually, I volunteered to chair the committee this year. It was the first time I had been on the committee at all, so it was, I really jumped right in and took over as the chairman for 1 year. There is an anonymous committee that is with me, a group of about 8 individuals that we don't name for reasons of we just like to keep that behind closed doors.
Yeah, very smart.
The key there is that the business community puts out names. So Sam, you say, I work with someone who is a great not-for-profit organization. I would like to nominate them to win a Chamber Award. That name is submitted along with a resume or a list of activities, description, along with referrals, usually 3 referrals that they list their number.
Yeah.
And then as a committee, we reach out to those people and we say, okay, let's hear a little bit more about this organization. Why do you think that they should be the award winner this year? And it's very intense. It goes on a few meetings over a couple weeks until we make that decision. And that decision-making process gets pretty tough at the end as well.
I just can imagine, because there's so many great people that, that everyone should win their award, as Gary Hess alluded to. But I mean, someone has to do it and get involved in it. And what I really enjoy, and I'll let you go, is the fact, John, you have, you're involved with advanced technologies. You're busy. But yet you still find time to give back to the community, and I think that's really a great opportunity for you and everyone who's affiliated with your company.
Absolutely, and we appreciate it. We realize how much they do back for us, and that's what all these award winners do as well, and that's what makes them key for our community and worthy of an award. Well,
keep up the good work, and I know you're having fun at it.
I am. It's great.
That's the most important thing. John, nice seeing you again.
Thank you. Great to see you.
Let's not be so long before I see you again.
Absolutely.
John Powers is the award committee chairman, folks, for this award. Now, it started in 1991, and there's 5 awards: Businesswoman, Businessman, For-Profit, and For Nonprofit, and Entrepreneur. Now we're going to talk to Bob Carl, who is the Schuylkill chairman, right after this break. I'm here on location, Schuylkill County Chamber of Commerce. We're interviewing the award winners. Each year they have award winners here for the Chamber. They started in 1991. Bob Carl now joins me, who is the president and CEO. Remember our app, SSP TV. Search for our app, folks. Bob, this is an exciting thing. You have this award every year, the different awards that you present. Now, Cynthia Mensch, okay, she was the from Alvernia, Businesswoman of the Year. Tell me about Cynthia and what that award is.
Well, she's just a tremendous leader. She's done a superb job on the Schuylkill campus of Alvernia University, just a few miles down the road from the Chamber office. And she's really dramatically expanded the campus, not only adding programs, adding revenue, more students. And I think her most important quality is, in addition to being the leader of the campus and basically doing all the great work that they're doing, she's just a great community leader. And she has a life story that really leads her to understand the needs and wants of students and how important Alvernia University and advancing their education is. So she's the perfect person to head up that campus, but at the same time understanding the life pressures that people have when they go back to school, and making sure that she makes them feel wanted and the importance of furthering their education.
Well, I know she's not feeling too well today, but we wish her the best.
We wish she was here, but she was a great recipient with a great life story, a great job at Alvernia, and sorry she can't be on the show today.
Okay, so you have a lot to be proud of here.
Absolutely.
You have a great team. You know, this chamber always amazes me. I always have fun coming down here and talking with you and the people, but we got about 30 seconds left. What do you have to say about the Schuylkill Chamber of Commerce?
Well, I think for today's program, we're just really honored by these 5 award winners. John Powers, as the chair, did a great job with the committee. We always keep the rest of the committee anonymous, but they're always very challenged. We had almost 30 applicants this year, Sam, and this is the best of the best. These are the winners. These are the people that so admirably represent our community.
Bob, keep up the good work.
Thank you very much.
And my
Sam.
daughter Janine sends her best.
And I send my best back to her.
She enjoys working with you and the people down here in Pottsville. And I told her, I said, I've been here for many, many years. I said, you can't find finer people.
Well, thank you, and we enjoy working with you, Sam.
Carl, folks, Bob Carl, who is the Schuylkill County Chamber of Commerce President and CEO. Remember, download our app, SSP TV. You can watch all of our local neighborhood shows, and as well as on our website, ssptv.com. My email is sam@ssptv.com. We'll see you next time.